Let's go. Misato with the plan. Welcome back to another Volume 1 reaction. Today we will be reacting to episodes 7 and 8 of Neon Genesis Evangelion. And I just want to meet the girl in red. That's all I want. I didn't know it was going to take this long. What's her deal? Who is she?
It's probably either definitely in this episode, towards the end of this episode, or going into episode 8.
Okay.
But once they are introduced, it's like, not that the ball gets rolling, but then we have all the key players.
Thank you guys for being here, tuning into another reaction. Since this is up on our second channel, please make sure to subscribe to this channel if you like these reactions, if you like this kind of content. Be sure to leave a comment too throughout as you watch the video on moments that stand out to you. So in the last episode, Shinji saved Rei, and Rei was kind of, I couldn't really discern or decipher her feelings for Shinji's dad.
Yes, but towards the end, because, they were kind of like playing like, will they, won't they with friendship, I guess. Like, will she be nice to him? I don't know. Probably not. She's super cold to him. And then at the end of the episode, we do get her flashing to like, oh, like, this is someone I care about. Like, this is someone who I care about. This is their, like, family member. This is their son. And I think she kind of linked those together and was like, oh, like, I do like you, Shinji.
I like you because I like your dad. Yeah. And that's all you have going for you, Shinji.
No, he did save her. But
no, and that was the ending of that episode was...
Not save her, but, like, help her out.
Yeah, it was super emotional. I really enjoyed that moment between Rei and Shinji. Shinji's a good guy. He's too pure for this freaking world. And we'll see if the world ends up sort of, I guess, taking that away from him, taking that purity away from him, ripping it from his sweet little hands. I'm excited to get into these two episodes. The first episode that we're going to be watching, episode 7, is titled The Works of a Man. The Works of Man. The Works of a Man.
The Works of Man.
The Works of Man. So without further ado, let's just jump into this first episode. Are you ready, Megan?
Yes.
I'm ready too.
I'm excited.
Let's do it.
The government is preparing new legislation that will soon be derailed. Now, regarding that other project, would you like me to handle it?
Based on the information you provided, it shouldn't be an issue.
Then we'll proceed according to the scenario.
Scared me. Pen.
Morning.
Damn.
That's how Megan starts her mornings too, actually. Cracking open a cold one.
At first, it surprised me that you weren't married at your age, but now I understand why that's
Got
the
him.
case.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Damn.
Am I too crass? Thanks again for coming. Well, he'll be right with you.
Pen's reading the
Miss
paper.
Misato, can you please not greet them dressed like that? It's embarrassing.
Well, okay.
Shinji, do you want friends to come over, or do you not want friends to come over?
Hey, Shinji! Good morning, Miss Misato! We're off to school!
Have a great day.
Oh my god.
All right, let's go.
Yes, ma'am.
He just left the apartment. Maintain security detail on him.
Yeah, because they don't want him running away again.
Yeah.
Man, who's that hottie? She's Ikari's guardian? Are you kidding me? Ikari gets looked after by her?
What idiots.
Miss Misato is so damn cool. Plus, she's Nerf's operations director. Freaking amazing.
They say that now, but they don't know how much of a slob she can be.
All right, it's official. You're in charge of saving Earth, and we'll be in charge of taking care of Miss Misato.
She's just living her life, dude.
Yeah, let her live.
Her job is hard.
She's working every day.
Yeah.
What are for?
She probably doesn't get paid enough.
Safe. But what are the Avas? I smell blood in the entry plug. And yet, I feel calm and secure inside it.
I wonder if things will improve a little at least once Unit 2 from Germany arrives. Or it could be the opposite. Taking care of the Angel's mess on the surface takes up money as well, doesn't it?
It's amazing how this place
Unit
is
2
so
from
starved
Germany.
for funds.
That's her.
I mean, we are the last hope for mankind, aren't we?
What can you do?
Honestly, I like how things are calmer when the commander's not here.
The budget adjustment for the sample recovery passed without delay.
The Council places great importance on ensuring their survival. It tends to loosen their purse strings.
All Council nations, except the United States, have approved the funding for AVA Unit 6. But I'm
6?
sure that soon the U.S. will agree.
The Angels have returned. Our only chance for survival is to defeat them.
Yes, agreed.
Most textbooks say it was a tragedy caused by the impact of a massive meteor. But truth has a tendency to get covered up. 15 years ago, humanity first discovered a humanoid object they referred to as an angel in the Antarctic. During the investigation, there was a huge unexplained explosion. That's the true cause of the second impact.
So then what we're trying to do is...
Prevent the occurrence of a third impact, which is predicted. It's the reason Nerv and the Evangelions even exist.
Lore! Lore! Lore!
Oh, she's ready for
damn,
business.
she's ready to go to
today.
church.
Mm-hmm.
Morning to you.
I'm heading to Old Tokyo for work today. I'll be home late, so go ahead and order dinner. Okay?
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine this place used to be a thriving, bustling metropolis.
We're here.
Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to attend this demonstration by the Japan Heavy and Chemical Industries Consortium. Everyone will be invited to watch the open trials of our new achievement from the control room. But before that, are there any questions from the audience? Well, isn't it the world-famous Dr. Ritsuko Akagi? We are honored by your presence here today.
I appreciate that. Now may I ask my question?
Please, by all means.
You've stated that your unit has an internal heat engine setup. Is that correct?
It's guaranteed to be operational continuously for 150 days. It's more useful than a weapon that becomes incapacitated after 5 minutes.
It's difficult to address emergencies via remote control.
I believe this approach is much more humane than burdening pilots and putting them at risk of psychological trauma.
Ooh.
Please stop, you're making a scene.
I still think this is much safer than the weapons you lose control over, which then threaten everyone by going berserk. Weapons that cannot be adequately controlled are utter nonsense. They are much like hysterical women, unfortunately. There's not much you can do with them.
Chill, bro.
Relying on something as enigmatic as the human heart is what caused that previous rampage on Nerv's watch. I would have hoped you could fulfill your duties as the ones entrusted with our protection. But isn't it nice how Nerv enjoys extra legal protection so you don't have to take responsibility for your failings? The issue with the AT fields will be resolved soon enough. Nerv's claim to the throne won't last forever.
Damn, this guy's a bitch.
Yeah, he really went in.
And he hates women.
Yeah.
Those dumb, stupid jerks! Just a bunch of ignorant pigs!
Full of hot air and boastful. He just wants praise. It's really rather pathetic for a man.
How did a sniveling idiot like him even know about the AT fields anyway?
Our confidential intel is leaking.
And what country is this?
We will now begin the activation test
This is
of the
Japan.
JA.
Oh, it's still Japan. I
There
thought
is
they were
no
talking about
risk
the
of
UN or
danger.
going to a different
I
area.
assure you, you're completely safe. Begin the test. All power
This
systems
is like old
engaged.
Japan.
Oh,
Like the
you're right.
old-
You're right.
yeah.
My bad. That was my bad. That was dumb.
Withdraw control rods.
She just mentioned Germany and other countries. I don't know.
Our output is normal.
Begin walk cycle. Start right foot.
That
a
Ava
knockoff.
looks, yeah, that Ava looks goofy. Bootleg as hell.
Continue with left foot forward. Steady as she goes.
Ugly.
Hey, the thing they built can walk.
What
It's
is
like, fuck, it's actually pretty sick.
Reactor interior pressures are rising.
Primary coolant loop temperatures rising.
Yep, exactly what
Open
she
the
said.
valves and eject the moderators immediately. Power down the unit. Emergency shutdown.
Shutdown signal has been sent.
We've lost control. That's not possible.
Literally 5 seconds in to walk
5
in.
seconds, yeah.
Shut it down.
Bro, he was talking mad shit. He came in so hot.
I know. Oh! Holy crap.
Apparently that robot is just as rude as its creator.
At this rate, we're in danger of a core meltdown.
I can't believe it. The programming for JA was designed so that it would be able to self-address any and all errors while in use. It has to shut down on its
And
own.
what's the probability on that?
0.00002%.
Yikes.
It'd take a miracle.
I'd rather go for broke than stand around waiting.
We've already tried everything.
No. There must be a final resort
No.
plan, even if it
No.
wipes everything out.
The master password is top secret. I don't have the authority to release that information.
Bruh.
Then get the authority to do so. Right now.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, it's me. Get me Mr. Manda at Tokyo 2.
Yes, I've placed Yasugi in charge of that. Go ask him.
A decision of this magnitude can't be made over the phone. Can I have a formal request in writing?
It's
So
freaking
then
big
if I get
wigs,
permission
dude.
from Mr. Yoshizawa, you'll approve. The official orders will arrive here soon, and we will carry this out properly.
That
Bro.
answer's not good enough.
Ooh, that makes me
It's
so
pointless
mad.
if that thing explodes before they arrive. I will unilaterally take action of my own accord. Excuse me.
I've already worked it out with Atsugi,
Holy
so send
fuck,
Shinji
dude,
and
what the
Uniform with
fuck?
type F equipment for deployment.
How exactly are you planning on stopping it?
By good old-fashioned human touch.
You should be able to manually open the hatch once we interrupt the command.
everyone's like, just
You'll
go.
Be able to access the inside through
Sick.
the backpack rig.
Hope. That's the password for complete deletion.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for that.
It's kind of short. You might want to get a more intricate password. Maybe throw some numbers, some
Our
capitals in
target
there.
is the JA. There's danger it'll suffer a reactor meltdown within 5 minutes. Now, Shinji. Ma'am. You will run alongside the target and attach me to its upper back. After that, try to stall the JA any way you can, okay?
No, this is too dangerous!
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You wouldn't want to live with regrets.
She's sloppy now, Shinji?
I have a direct visual on the
Talk some
target.
shit about her to her face right now. So sick.
The arms, I
Got
know.
up to it. We've got less than 4 minutes to spare. Get me on top.
This is like a couple having a fight in the mall, you know?
Stupid.
And sick. I like her suit.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Whoa, whoa. She's dope, dude. I love Misato.
Wow, that's hot. This doesn't look good.
You are not going anywhere!
Oh my god.
This has to be it.
It was with a lowercase
What's going
h.
on?
Oy.
The program must have been tampered with. There's no other explanation for this.
Reactor will hit prompt criticality at 0.2.
Not looking good.
Control modes aren't activating!
You gotta get out right now!
Come on, move it, damn you!
Nothing's gonna happen to her. She's gonna be fine, right? Mehgan, she's gonna be fine.
0.1 until prompt critical.
Too late! It's gonna blow!
We failed.
Here's Misato!
He's gonna go berserk or something. Something has to happen. Come on, Shinji, do something. Somebody do something. Oh, she did it.
Miss Misato, are you alright? Are you there?
Yeah, feel like crap, but I'm good.
You're amazing! I was wrong about what I said before. A miracle happened!
Yeah, a miracle that was prepared by someone.
What the fuck?
Aside from Captain Katsuragi's interference, it went according to plan.
Good work.
Good morning. I'm heading out now!
Yep, have a good day.
Oh, she keeps getting
Bro.
more,
Man,
less,
you gotta love her.
having less and less
She's so cool!
clothing.
That's what I thought too. She's sloppy, she's ditzy, and she's a complete slob.
You would have said that
Can't
twice.
stand watching
Come
her
up with a
act
better
like that.
insult.
Man, I'm so jealous. You see her as she really is, not the image she puts up, right?
This guy
That's what
fucking gets
families
it.
do.
This guy gets it, dude. It's good to be back. It's good to be back reacting to these episodes.
Mhm.
That was a good one. Misato is amazing. I love her. She's one of my favorite characters, and I like her more and more every episode. It was cool to see her have that moment to show how competent she is as a leader or just someone in that field who is very capable and is very knowledgeable on what she's doing, especially after. And that guy had it coming to him too. That guy who kind of put her down.
Mhm.
Like, why don't you guys go back to the mall, or why don't you guys go?
That's
like,
not what he said.
Shop
He
at,
didn't say that.
Something. Because he was dumb. He was saying surface level stuff. He was trying to come at them for like surface level stuff.
Yeah.
And they both, but mostly Misato, kind of showed him what was up. And
Yeah.
that was sick.
Really hands on. Because we've only seen Misato pretty much. I mean, she's done stuff, but she's given like Shinji orders or other people orders to do stuff for her or to do stuff for to defeat the angels. But this was like a direct, like, no one else can do this hands-on thing but me.
Yeah.
And that was cool.
Well, that's the kind of the sense I've always gotten from her. I've always felt like even though she was giving Shinji orders, that she still was a very capable person in the field as well, like actually getting down there, getting her hands dirty. She didn't look like someone who was just trying to give out orders because it was something she couldn't do.
Well, and the Avas, she can't pilot an Ava. She's not 14.
Right. But
that's the one
you know
thing.
what I mean? Like she
but we
seems
get to see that firsthand now,
Yeah.
more than ever.
She seems like someone who would like wants to be out there if she could. And in this episode she could, and she did. And we got a little bit more lore talking about the second impact again, talking about how it seems as if obviously history has been altered slightly, but that the second impact was actually when they confronted this angel that they found. Maybe they did something or tampered with it in some way. I'm not sure I completely understand what they were saying that was the cause of the second impact. Am I supposed to not completely understand? Okay, cool.
Well, yeah, they didn't really explain it in detail. That's why
Right.
you don't understand yet.
Okay, I'm just making sure I didn't miss something.
Yeah, they just said they found a humanoid like being, which
Right.
was an angel, at the site of the second impact.
Oh, I thought they said that. Okay. I thought that it was a first impact. Boom. They went to go investigate it. They did something they weren't supposed to do, causing a second impact. That's what I thought.
Now you're confusing me. I don't know.
Sorry about that. Let's
it's
move on.
okay. Sorry.
No. I'm just out here.
I'm just confused. If you heard it that way, then maybe
It's not important. I'm just out here brainstorming. I'm just out here, shooting shit at the ceiling, shooting shit at the wall, kind of seeing what sticks. If I do a kind of scatter shot approach
of shit
of feces, then I'll get something right. But and also of course Shinji's dad being up to no good, doing what he does best, being playing in the shadows and setting up this whole situation. It seems like setting up the and tampering with the other Ava and causing it to go haywire so that they could come in and be the heroes. Which, like you said, them being their direct competition. And also, that was interesting as well, learning about the human link between the Avas and the humans when it comes to Shinji's dad's research versus everyone else. Everyone else is trying to take the heart out of the equation, which I think is also something that is very important. So that was a nice little nugget of information right there, too. Made me a lot more curious about certain things. And the mention of 02, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully we get to see her in this episode. I thought.
Well, yeah. If you look at the next, if you look at the title of the next episode.
Oh, I didn't read it. It yet.
I thought you did. You're like,
I didn't
we'll
read
see.
it yet. I didn't read it yet, Megan. Damn. All right, you want to get into the next one? Episode 8?
Yes.
Asuka's what I'm going to say for now.
Okay.
Arrives in Japan. Episode 8. Let's freaking get into it.
Then we're gonna meet a character that I kind of also like too.
Correct.
Oh, okay. I
That
didn't
issue
even
has
know
been
that.
resolved with the council, and it's all been arranged. The package departed from Sasebo yesterday and is currently sailing the Pacific.
I figured a little date on a Sunday might be a nice thing for you.
Ms. Misato, you're seriously gonna go on a date with me today?
A huge fleet, man, is it great to have friends like you?
You call those deluxe boats?
Totally, utterly deluxe. That's the UN's full-fledged fleet carrier over the rainbow.
I'm amazed a relic like that manages to stay afloat.
Come on now. Sweet vintage ship from the pre-second impact
Come on now.
Come on now.
They brought the plug for their favorite toy. Kids on an errand.
Bro, that man's feet didn't even touch the ground. He needs to stop being so judgmental. There she was. In a yellow dress.
Oh boy. Oh
Little Miss
boy.
Sunshine.
Oh boy, 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 oh boy.
Get back here!
The music.
Stupid wind! Stop right there! Get back here!
Oh.
Hello, Misato. How are you doing?
Not bad.
Oh, there
Now
she
you've
is.
grown taller, haven't you?
Other parts of me have bloomed as well.
Without
Okay.
further ado, please allow me to introduce Ava Unit 2's pilot and the second children, Asuka, Langley, Suryu.
Okay. What an introduction.
For?
Your price for the treat. I think you got a great deal.
I'll show you a treat.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Bro,
So, who's the third
excuse
children I
me?
heard about? It's not going to be you.
Holy shit.
No, it's not him.
Excuse me? This man
Oh
just
my
pulled his
God.
dick out right now.
I mistook you for a tour guide escorting a bunch of Boy Scouts. but it looks like I was mistaken. I stand corrected.
And here are the specifications for the emergency electrical plug.
I still can't get over that.
I'll
kid
tell
just
you right
whipping his
now that
dick
I have
out.
no intention of letting that giant doll move about on the high seas. Quite the escort to ferry about one toy.
Now, if you could please sign this.
Back off. Ava Unit 2 and its
hell
pilot
is
were
this guy's
entrusted to
problem?
us by Germany's third branch. You can't boss us around. The high seas are our domain. You will accept our authority.
However, please do be mindful that our command authority supersedes yours in times of hostilities.
You're as valiant as ever.
Mr. Kaji!
Hey.
This is the guy you like?
Kaji, I don't remember inviting you to the bridge.
Oy, they fucked for sure. For sure.
Calling this a date?
It's my understanding Congress has high hopes for those robots as well.
All that money they're wasting would be better spent on us.
What are you gonna do, bro? You haven't been active.
What are you gonna do against the Angels, bro?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Sick. Okay, let's get him in there.
The German branch sent me out.
Hey! Don't you touch me like that!
It's not on purpose.
Oh, they're playing footsie under the table.
Out with someone? Misato?
I don't see any reason why that would
Ew,
concern
what
you.
is a ponytail?
Whoa.
I thought it was a little
So,
rat tail
I
at
hear
first.
you and Katsuragi are living together.
Well, yeah.
Does she still make a fool of herself when she's sleeping?
How dare you! What are you talking about?
Well, I'll see you later.
Yes, sir.
This isn't happening. It's a nightmare.
So, what do you think of Shinji Ikari?
Quite the letdown. I never imagined someone as boring as him would be chosen. They're children. You come with me for a sec.
I love her. She's actually has a fucking personality, dude. Instead of like Ray just staring off into the distance, thinking about
so
Shinji's
Unit
dad
2
all the
is right.
time.
I had no idea.
Unit 0 and 1 are just the prototype and test type built as part of the development. But Unit 2 is different. It's the world's first real Evangelion built for combat operations. It's the official Eva.
Oh.
An angel at sea, or an attack from
For real?
another
That's an
country
angel?
or something, another group of people.
My chance.
Yes, we're finally gonna get to see her in action and her Ava. And for what I've seen, her Ava looks sick. Give Shinji a run for his money.
Be aware of each other. And where's my damn sit rep?
What you gonna do now? Huh?
Hey, send that guy out there. You said you got it, right?
Yeah, you got it. You got it handed down, right?
Yeah, hold it. Hey, hold it down for us real quick
Can you
out
hold
there.
it down?
We're engaged in
Misato's
combat.
like, what are you
Bystanders
gonna
aren't
do?
permitted on the
Yeah, go
bridge.
ahead. What do you guys?
This
What do
is
you guys
just
got
my
cooking?
personal opinion, but it looks like an angel attack. Why would an angel attack out here? Is it after Unit 2?
Or the kids, maybe.
Where are we going?
Ah! Stop peeking, you stupid lech! Why is it all boys are idiots and so horny all of the time?
I mean, to be fair, you didn't tell him where you were going or what you were doing. That other man just pulled out his dick and balls in front of you. That's, don't compare the two.
Go get him.
Why can't we sink it?
Guess you're pretty helpless without an Ava.
Let's go. Are you ready?
She's
You're
cool.
coming with. Is that clear?
Hey! So what are you doing getting dressed up like this anyway?
Obviously, we're gonna defeat that thing with my Unit 2.
How strange. It seems to be looking for something.
Getting attacked by an angel out here wasn't part of the deal.
Unit 2 is there to address it. I even sent you a backup pilot.
Bro, this guy's always up to something, dude.
You should escape on your own.
He's always got something to do with it.
Aktivierung jetzt starten. Nervenverbindung initiieren.
What's wrong? A program bug?
Cognitive noise. I thought I told you not to get in my way.
What do you mean?
You're thinking in Japanese right now, aren't you? You have to be thinking in German, you idiot.
Okay then. Kuchen.
Stop! I've had enough! Unit 2, activate.
So she's German then?
Reports. Ava Unit 2 has activated.
What the?
Nice work, Asuka! Go ahead, Asuka! Launch the Ava!
How dare you? We have jurisdiction over the Ava and its pilot. You are to back down now.
Asuka, launch now!
It's here. Time to go.
Damn, that's so crazy. Okay.
Over there.
All right, time to fly.
To fly.
Got a little cape on. Sick.
Oh.
Good. Fuck those ships. Damn.
All of them in the ocean.
Like surfing on the giant warships.
Switching to external power supply.
We don't have any firearms.
The prog knife will be more than enough.
Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thought it was gonna be a little longer, but she did say knife. She did say knife.
Just as I suspected.
Oh.
This thing's getting fucking crazier and crazier. What the fuck
Great
is
job,
that?
Asuka.
Oh shit.
They've gone overboard.
You can't fight underwater with the Type B configuration. Who's to say you can't without actually giving it a shot?
She's reckless, and I love her.
Hey there, Katsuragi.
Kaji!
I gotta deliver something, so I'm heading out early.
He's abandoning ship.
Let's get out of
And
here.
leaving him there to die.
Made a run for it.
It came back.
He's not gonna get away this time. Yeah, but won't move.
It's cause it's in the Type B config.
What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
Jeez, what a wimp. I thought you're supposed to be the third children.
It's an angel after all.
Ava, Unit 2 has intruded inside the target. Don't you mean it got eaten? Now this is a lot like fishing.
Fishing. Yes, that's exactly it.
Now we're stuck.
Reel him in.
Oh, be quiet. Get off of me, you witch.
Gotta find a way to get out of here.
Asuka, can you hear me?
Whatever you do, don't let go. We will make the 2 evacuated battleships submerge alongside the umbilical cable. That sets the trap. At the same time, Ava Unit 2 will force open the target's mouth. Then, the 2 ships' bows will be inserted. And after unleashing direct fire from the forward main turrets, they will self-destruct, thereby destroying the target.
Misato is so big brain. Battle ready.
Baddie.
Yeah, baddie.
Battle ready baddie.
Battle ready baddie.
They'll pull through just fine.
BRB.
Come on. Hey, you need to quit touching me like that. Get off of me.
But we've gotta hurry up and fire in the mouth right now or we'll be screwed.
She's such a brat.
You're not gonna make it. Hurry!
Don't get any weird thoughts in your head.
Why would I?
I like their dynamic too. I like these two together. Sick. Sick. Sick.
Fire!
Let's go. Misato with the plan. Awesome.
We got some precious data from this.
That's true. Misato? This really is precious data.
Just like a couple.
That rubs me the wrong way.
It's a new record for synchronization.
Hey, where's Mr. Kaji?
He ran off ahead of us. He's probably at HQ already. That jerk.
That was quite the tumultuous voyage. I wonder, might this be the cause?
Oh, that's probably what they were looking for.
This is as far as the restoration has proceeded. It's alive. We're certain of it. Human Instrumentality Project's integral component.
Correct. The first human being. This is Adam.
What?
Even though
The
she was
first
a
human
hot, I
being.
couldn't stand her at all.
She's coming to school. Oh, she keeps her little things on.
She's very prideful of being a Ava pilot.
I like that little detail.
Nice to meet you.
She wants everyone in the world to know.
Nice to meet you too. That episode was awesome. I love Asuka. I love her personality. what she adds to the already established dynamic, her dynamic with Shinji, it's so, I think it's just so funny. It brings something else out in him. She had an awesome introduction, but I mean, again, Misato is shining in these 2 episodes. And I can't help but feel like, as somebody who is also a little bit of a sucker for like Star Trek a bit, she is like, she reads to me sometimes like this Captain Kirk kind of character, where she is kind of like, I don't know, not always the most like put together or what you'd expect maybe at times a captain to be.
Yeah.
But she gets shit done, and she comes in hot with crazy plans that pay off.
That's like that's the whole like point, I think, of her character for sure. Like, she lets loose, like, meanwhile, like, her bestie, I guess, the other doctor,
love her
like,
too, honestly.
She really doesn't let loose. She keeps it always like put together. And we don't really get to see her at home too much, but every time she's like interacting with Misato, she's always like, don't do that, or don't be such a slob, or do this, do that. And Misato's like, first of all, like, I'm young, like, I'm not
young,
like,
I'm hot.
Yeah, I'm young, I'm
smart.
hot, I'm smart, and I'm gonna like drink a beer
At 6 a.m.
It wasn't 6 a.m. But yeah.
But you know what is so cool about the whole like everybody's situation? Shinji living with Misato allows us to see her, behind the scenes more often and get a better sense of how she operates in private or when she's relaxing, which again, like, I don't know, even adds to
oh yeah, for sure,
to that, to being able to show that, like, how she can kind of, bounce back and forth between being a quote unquote slob to handling fucking business. Yeah, man. I mean, the way she kind of comes in and commands any situation is so impressive. And she's also funny. She takes what she needs to take seriously in the moment, but outside of it, she doesn't let it all sort of like get to her. She's not maybe she also is, it's what she's projecting. She probably is dealing with a lot of shit and just overcompensating for it sometimes, and maybe she's doing it for the sake of the children as well, like to be a good example to them, to be someone who seems like they're not letting all this stuff get to them. The new character that we meet in this episode too, there's some history there.
Mr. Kaji.
Yeah, this is the character that you said you liked.
Yeah, he really. At first, I was like, okay, this guy kind of sucks, but he does have a pretty significant role in both like Misato and Asuka's lives, and we'll get to see that unfold. And he does like do something super redeemable, and it's like literally like knowing all the I can't let you know anything, but knowing all the information, it's like crazy. Like,
damn,
it makes me I'm like get emotional. It makes me like, oh, it tears out my heart. I can't explain it I can't like say anything more. But he definitely plays like a significant role in both Misato and Asuka's life. And that's all I'll say.
Okay. And
yeah.
Look, his introduction too, I didn't mind it. He comes on a little too strong, but that's his character.
Yeah, like I was like, wait, that's kind of like the first time I saw it and everyone was like reacting, like, oh, did she still like make like a fool out of herself when she sleeps? And everyone's reaction, I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh yeah, duh. Like, how would he know?
Of course, yeah. They fucked, yeah.
What she looks like when she sleeps.
And clearly they had some sort of relationship. Misato was probably the one to cut it off, or maybe he was. But and then he's, he's coming. Their lives have crossed paths again, and so he's coming in like nothing ever happened, coming in hot. And his introduction, it didn't really rub me the wrong way necessarily. But yeah, I'm just it was a cool way to introduce a character, to establish some previous history and make me curious as to what their relationship was, because I get the sense that, sure, it might have been a hookup situation, but I get the feeling that they really did probably care for each other at one point, and maybe they had some sort of unfortunate situation or something happened to cause them to separate or to drive a wedge through them, whether it was work or something that happened at work.
And even like Misato's just history with Asuka too.
Right.
Like them being like, yo, what's up?
which is also like adds more context to why she's probably feeling the way she feels towards Shinji, because she's maybe now we see been through it with another child before, a child who was very different than Shinji and handled things very differently than Shinji, but she probably saw the effects on Asuka, which is why she's overly cautious with Shinji. So I like that as well. This man, Shinji's father, Mr. Ikari, captain, whatever, commander, whatever. I forget his name.
Commander Ikari.
Yeah, I keep calling him Shinji's dad all the time. But
Commander Shinji's dad.
Commander Shinji's dad is pulling the strings once again. Curiouser and curiouser now with this fetus, this alien sort of angel fetus, or the first human that they, as they call it, Adam. Which I mean, I don't know. I sit here and try to understand what this all means, what the implications of it could even be, but I don't know. I don't know. And to try to put together any sort of semi-educated guess with the information I have at the moment would just I would probably embarrass myself if I tried. But yeah, that was super interesting too. And again, he Commander Ikari has a plan, and in both of these episodes, which was kind of cool that we got to watch both of them together, he's playing everybody. And I don't think he's playing is one word, but he's also like really wanting to forcibly and manipulate the situation to show his value to armies, to other...
For funding, I mean.
Right.
More so than anything else, because if he doesn't get the proper funding, like there's no way these things can be built. There's no way that they could be like protected by the government as much as they are. And that's like the main reason, or one of the main reasons why he's like pushing so hard for them to be the only, a way between the human race and like the Ava. I mean, in the angels.
Right. Right. Yeah. Fear of like other people, not really fully understanding and sort of getting in his way of what he's trying to do. But it also seems like, which would all be fine, but he's actively sabotaging these other groups, arguably putting innocent people and even his son and... I
mean, his son more at the forefront.
Yeah, and everybody else in danger, because it almost feels as if he either anticipated that angel attack or...
Oh, I mean, that's what he
sent it, like somehow had some control.
No, he said,
but he probably knew it was going to come after that thing.
Yeah, and he said, like, I sent you 2, pilots to deal with it. Like, and he's like, okay, well, he's like, and I want you to dip. Like, I want you to just forget about everyone else. Just come with the goods.
Because he probably used that as bait, and then it was very valuable, needed to get it out of there. It served its purpose by drawing that angel there.
And it served its purpose to show, again, the military, like, yeah, if you didn't have an Ava, you'd be fucked.
Right.
But it's like they weren't necessarily just going after the ships. They were going after what they brought on the ships.
Right,
so
right,
it's just to show, they don't know that, but it's just to show, like, oh, it's always a possibility that they'll just randomly attack,
And look, we joke a lot. We have a lot of fun when we watch and react to these things. But, on some level, I do understand it from the military point of view, because these things are so not necessarily fragile, the Avas, but they are just so like unpredictable. They're not really fully operational. They are, but there's still a lot of risk and still a lot of things that they don't understand.
Well, they just like cause a really significant amount of damage to everything. Like, I mean, all the ships, all of the jets that fell in the water, all the damage. I mean, it's just like insane. And that's why they're like, damn it, like what the
like there's gotta be a better solution.
Yeah.
There's gotta be.
And spending all of this money on damages, like, damn.
Yeah, damages the damages of other weapons that could probably aid them in their fight against the angels. But
yeah,
I mean, I do get it. It is just funny, funny to make fun of these old men who are like, get these things out of here.
It's like, why do you have kids on the ship? And I'm like, that's a good.
Yeah,
I mean that makes sense. Like, why do you have two random kids? Yeah, that's like recording everything.
Yeah, like bring the pilots, but like, why'd you bring 2 other
random
regular
children,
ass civilian kids?
Yeah.
And then one of them exposed himself on my ship,
and no one said anything.
And no one batted an eye.
No
one batted a fucking eye. No one even scolded him. He didn't even get in any trouble. Like No
he
one
got
pulled
slapped,
him aside.
but that's it. Yeah,
Well, he
no
got
one was like,
slapped by
don't do
Asuka,
that.
But the adults didn't pull him aside and be like, hey, you know what? You
Yeah.
can't just be doing that.
Mm-mm.
You can't be doing that. I know that, the world is a little different and this is all exciting for you, but you can't just be doing that.
Yeah, that was crazy. I totally forgot about that.
At first, when he was going for it, too, I thought, there's no way he's going to actually do it. He's going to get stopped. He's going to get stopped, mid-pants.
Yeah, it's not like she did that on purpose to him.
No.
No, not at all. She wasn't like, hey, look,
Yeah, she didn't yeah. That was crazy. Yeah, she didn't expose herself. She didn't, meet him by going, hey, what's up? And, lift her dress up. What's good?
And then
Nice to meet
slap
you.
him and be like, why'd you look at me? And he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And these guys, Shinji's friends, they have their moments, whatever. But in this episode, it kind of really didn't make any sense for them to be there.
No, yeah, they're still not sidekicks, but they're still just like, we're in the mix.
Unless you want to go deeper into it and look at the potential level of manipulation that also Misato is participating in, with her bringing them there, maybe anticipating some sort of attack, not knowing exactly that an angel was going to show up, but anticipating something, bringing them so Shinji has more of a reason to fight, is more motivated to protect his two friends.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
she was just like, this is fun for you guys.
Right.
I don't know.
But overall, two awesome episodes. I'm so glad we finally got to meet Asuka. I love her. I love her dynamic. Maybe that'll change. Maybe she'll get annoying. Maybe whatever. But as of right now, she's so sick. Her Ava's sick. And she brings out a little bit more life out of Shinji,
Yeah. I mean, she is the most childish out of the three children.
Good.
Shinji is very level-headed and takes orders. Rei is completely just does not act of her own free will at all.
Yeah.
And then Asuka completely just does whatever she wants, thinks she's the best, while we have the really no self-confidence group.
Right.
She's the most confident, overtly confident.
Right. Because, Rei makes Shinji even more, I think, he's I don't know, makes him more just emotional or really turns up those things in him. But Asuka definitely makes him a different kind of emotional, but I don't know, brings out different things in him. It makes him I don't know, keeps him more on his toes. I don't know. But I do like seeing them together, and I'm actually really excited to see how they all three bounce off of each other, to see how Rei, because I can't imagine that's how Shinji, I could see Shinji dealing with her that way.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Rei seems so much more no nonsense.
Yeah.
Absolutely no nonsense. So I don't know how she's going to stand or deal with her being in the fold. She's at school with them now. So that's going to be fun to see in the upcoming episodes. But another 2 great episodes. That's probably going to do it for this reaction and discussion. Thank you, as always, for watching, for supporting. Again, these are up on our second channel, Volume 1 Plus. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing if you would like to see more content like this. That's how you signal that you're enjoying these to the algorithm, to YouTube. And if for whatever reason you found us through this reaction and haven't subscribed to our main channel, there will be a link to our main channel in the description down below as well. If you're a Patreon member, you're also going to be getting access to the full uncut, uncensored version of this reaction and discussion. And if you want to become one, then you can go to patreon.com/volume1pod to become a Patreon member, and you can click that link to go to our main channel, click join on our main channel to become a YouTube member, and you'll get access to it there as well. Each place offers the same perks at slightly different prices because of each place's cut. But, if you're interested, whatever makes more sense to you,
yeah,
it helps us out, and it means a lot to us. So thank you again for watching. We'll be back to talk about, 9 and 10.
Mind matching moment.
Kind of going through it. I like it.
Yeah.
Kind of getting through it.
I can't wait.
But I guess, unless I'm forgetting anything, the only thing left to do now is to get out of here on our outro that's always the same and never changes, which today, Mehgan, is...
Battle Ready Baddie.
Battle Ready Baddie. We love a Battle Ready Baddie.
We love a Battle Ready Baddie.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Misato's so sick, dude. She might be my favorite character right now.
Ever.
ever.
No, she's great.
She's amazing,
just like
Captain Misato. I know
she's so human.
Yeah. She's just
And
sick,
she's just like a sick ass
and she's
like
really,
she's a baddie, but also she's just like a person. You know, like
Yeah.
it's like, you know, she's not like just like I don't know.
and she kind of doesn't give a fuck.
She has respect. I put respect on Misato.
Hell
you
yeah,
know?
dude. She's like it's like it's not even like all about like gender, but her not giving a fuck just at all. Like sure, because these are like men telling her or doubting her because she's a woman, but also like without that, like her just not caring about what she should do. Like she's gonna do what she thinks
she wants to do
is
and
right
like,
and what makes sense because she has the experience.
Yeah, and you don't.
And you don't. Period. And so that's why we fucking love her. So yeah, we love a battle ready baddie. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your support. And until next time, we love a battle ready baddie. Give me more Misato.
Give me Misato.
So sick.